I think if it wasn't for coffee, you wouldn't get out of bed in the morning.
Oh yeah, high school was bad. I drank like 3 coffees a day. For Mother's Day, I'm gonna ask Mama a bunch of questions and she has to answer them. Are you excited?
No, I'm worried.
What's my worst habit?
Being a procrastinator.
I didn't think that one through because we were literally just talking about the homework I haven't finished.
Staying up late and not wanting to get up in the morning.
Wait a minute.
I would normally pull out the bedroom one, but it's somewhat I can see your floor, so that's a pretty good one. Yeah.
Which child resembles you the most?
I definitely would have to say you, because everybody else says the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I definitely would have to say you. Plus, the other ones are boys, so it kind of look odd if they look too much like me.
Colby looks a lot like you.
Colby does. I've told he has my exact same eyes.
Mm-hmm.
By multiple people.
Mm-hmm. 2 things your children have taught you.
Patience.
Please.
Patience and how to laugh. Definitely. It would have to be how to just take a ridiculous situation
Bye, buddy.
and laugh. Yeah, that was really nice. Or the day that I got the phone call saying that your one brother gave your other brother a black eye while I was at work. Yeah, you had to learn just to laugh.
Which time?
Yeah.
What was I like as a child?
You were a lot of fun.
I wasn't expecting that.
You were a lot of fun. You're always on the go. You loved to sleep. You had the most wildest hair. Still do. Only back then it was a lot longer. You loved to sleep when I loved to sleep, so it was perfect. We were like the best duo in the mornings.
Caleb came in and ruined everything.
He did, yeah. He was much the early bird. We were the sleepers. We could actually get up. Or I had to get up, feed him. He'd be back down for a nap before you even woke up in the morning.
Still true.
Yes, it's still true like that. He still is like that. He's up.
Caleb was up when I got up for work this morning at 5 a.m.
Yeah. Want to pop in and say hi real quick? Yeah, how's it going? Now you gotta say hi to the camera.
We're filming a bit.
We're filming. Oh. Hello.
I'll try not to.
Hope you find your way out.
Bye, buddy. I hope you find your dad.
Thanks, me too.
What would my name have been if I was a boy?
We didn't have a name for you if you were a good boy.
No, wasn't my name almost like Zoe or something like that? Didn't Dad want to name me Zoe?
After his mom.
That was
Or his grandma, I mean. Sorry. We actually had great discussions over your name. We could not settle on a name at all. He said the names I wanted were inappropriate.
Inappropriate?
Inappropriate. And I didn't like the names he had picked. So eventually we ended up settling on Mackenzie.
And you still spelt it wrong.
I like the way I spelled it. Keeps you original. And then you didn't have a middle name?
Until like literally
8 days before you were born. Not even 8 days before. It was like 3 or 4 days before you were born. You had a middle name. You had a middle name. Before that, we weren't sure because everything just didn't sound right. Like your dad still was trying to put Zoe in there. Mackenzie Zoe just didn't sound right. Hopefully, would have been a Mackenzie Jean after your meme. Thank Al.
Or Ida.
That's what she wanted was Ida.
I know she always talks about it.
She always said, "Was someone? Oh, just one of my kids to put my name in there." I said, "Oh, I'll name my daughter Mackenzie Jean," and she was like, "No, my name's Ida." And I was like, "Oh, sorry, Grandma, you're on your own."
Not that.
We are not putting Ida in any one of my kids. I love them.
You spelled none of our names right, and you named one of them after their dad.
I lost a bet on that one.
That's not a joke.
It wasn't a joke. That's true. You should be lucky. You were supposed to be Charlie.
No.
I fought for you. I lost for Charles.
Yeah, Mom thought Charles was a girl, so Mom and Dad made a bet, and if Charles was a boy, he got named Charles, and if Charles was a girl, he probably would have been named something crazy.
Ida.
Named Ida. It kind of suits him though.
It does. It really does suit him. I can't imagine being an Ida.
I can. What do you think about me doing YouTube? I know this is an interesting one.
At first, I was worried. Now that I realize that you still go to school, I don't mind so much.
I'm still worried. What was I like in school? We can do elementary and high school.
What were you like in school?
Because I have a very different experience of what I was like in elementary school than you probably do.
Probably. Elementary school, you liked going to school. You were little when you
I
first
used to
went to
fake
school?
sick all the time in elementary school.
That was when you got to the end of elementary school. Not when you first started school. You liked school when you first started school.
I had 4.
You used to let me do your
I
hair
had
all
3
the
little
time.
brothers. Of course, I liked going to school.
I think it didn't change until you were like 9 or 10.
That's because they were at school too.
That's actually true.
Then I wanted to be
Then you
home.
wanted to start staying home, yeah. Then when you got to grade 10, or grade 9, or grade 8, you were... Grade 8, you went, procrastinated. I think that's when your procrastination started.
Probably.
Quiet, so I was told. I don't know how. But all the teachers always said you were so quiet.
But there's no way my grade 8 teacher said I was quiet.
Not grade 8.
Looking back,
all
I was
the
going to
rest
say
of them,
I
guess.
was so loud in grade 8.
Grade 9, you were a ball of mess. Grade 9 was bad. And then every year after that, you got a little bit better with your taking care of
By
your...
grade 12, I didn't go to school.
By grade 12, I think you just
I
didn't
missed a
need
lot
to.
of
You just
school.
had your own kind of thing. Well, no, we actually had to make an agreement. Do you not remember the agreement in grade 10? I'll give you 1 free day a month.
Yeah, I got 1 day a month where I got to stay home for no reason. I just went to mom
Because
and I
I
was like, I'm staying
sick
home
and tired
today.
of hearing, I'm sick. I don't want to go to school. Do I have to go to school today? I
I-
promise I'll go
I
to
don't-
school every day next week.
I don't feel good.
But anyway, the agreement helped. And then by the time you got to grade 12, I really just didn't give a shit anymore.
Then grade 12, I had a first semester spare. And second semester, I missed 10 days of school because I was in Europe and I didn't care at that point.
Yeah, I didn't really
I
care.
got my acceptance letter. That was
By
good
the time
to
you
go.
got to grade 12, I didn't really care anymore. The other
Mhm.
days, I also just wanted her out of the house.
You were like, do I get to sleep in? Is your brother home? Do I have to drive him too?
Yeah. I think if it wasn't for coffee, you wouldn't get out of bed in the morning.
Oh yeah, high school was bad. I drank like 3 coffees a day.
That was pretty.
I made 1 in the morning before I went to school. Then I bought 1 at lunch because we had a Tim Hortons across the street from us. And then I probably made another one when I came
Who
home.
was that diabolical genius? For Tim Hortons right across from the high school.
No, but they were idiots. Actually, I remember a couple times come
They
senior
were smart.
year.
They made a lot of money.
Mm-hmm. But I remember come senior year, I'd be like, can I go to the bathroom? They're like, yeah, sure, be quick. And then I'd go to Tim Hortons and I'd come back with like coffee. They're like, you're not allowed to leave the premises. I'm like,
I'll
I'm back
remember
now.
that for next time.
My favorite was they'd be like, you're out of uniform. I'm like, okay, send me home. They're like, no. I'm like, don't say anything then.
We had a couple teachers that were pretty cool that would send you to Tim Hortons for them.
Yeah. Something funny I did when I was younger. I don't think we have time. It was
No, but the way
hysterical.
you just say it, the first thing that comes to my mind was how you used to say chocolate.
What was it?
Chka-chka.
Okay, I was like
Still
little
makes me
then.
She was like 12.
2! Fun fact, when I was 2, I sang myself happy birthday, and if I
You
can
did.
find that tape, I will use it.
You did. Actually, it's got to be around here somewhere. You did. You
It's on
did.
I think the funniest thing that I remember, which also caused my claustrophobia, was when Caleb, the one that was just in here, zipped me up in like a suitcase in our basement, then was like, oh, hold on, I have to go pee, and then forgot me in the suitcase.
Or there was a time when I found you underneath the table.
Face down screaming.
Yeah, having a meltdown under the table. That one was a good one.
There's photos of those.
There is photos.
Those are
There's
good.
a lot of times we found you sleeping under there as well. It's like your own little escape cave.
There was food. I was
You're like,
content.
I'm going under the table.
No, you don't have to wear your best fake smile. Don't have to stand